destruction, their destructive nature, and why nothing seems to be changing. You know what I'm saying? And all they know is religion still. All they do is religion still. You know what I'm saying? And nobody want to be open and truthfully about anything. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about self and all that, people like it. Some people, it's just, to them, it's just a fantasy out there, and they don't understand the meaning of the true self and how this should be applied in our real lives. You know what I'm saying? So, because these people don't understand that, and they don't know the people, they don't know the laws. Yeah, even, you know, I still learn in laws that this road runs with. Yeah, the only laws that these people know is all the illusion of religion, laws of God. These are not the real laws that, you know, that move this road at all. So you know that people don't know their identity, no matter what color or race. Yeah, they don't know their identity. They don't know who is ruling over them. They don't know where they live, what authority is or nothing. All they know is that God, that the religious God is the authority. That's all they know. Understand that? So you're dealing with a generation of people that don't know the laws, live without laws, but the laws of the religion, that, and they being assured you killing the animals forever, eating animals, killing them, torturing them, and not teaching them how to live from the plants. Not teaching them that the plant is what will heal the world, no matter what. Yeah. Not teaching them that they destroyed the forests and the plants and created this bold horizon that you have everywhere, that there's no wildlife anymore. Everything is numbered and tagged, and ownership of some type of corporation, and that's that. All animals became products for sale. They took them out of nature and everything, and nobody cares because they don't know who they are. I told you, from these babies that they sent, the babies they created this reality. They know the road that was before it was taken away from them, and we explain that in our videos. Stand up in many videos that others that YouTube deleted, and many others that are still up. Yeah. So a lot of people claim they're truthers, but they don't want to deal with none of that. Yeah, truthers involve talking about, you know, what it is, the now, you know, and the reality of now, and the whole reality, not just about people. Like I see a lot of truthers with a lot of potential. All they can talk about is people. This guy, that girl, that girl. You know, you can talk about all of that, but you need to explain more. You gotta go deeper. You gotta go to the source of where all this energy is coming from, and how to put it off, and teach the people these things. Otherwise, these students that are just talking about people are just wasting your time. Yeah. And entertaining you. Because you ain't learning nothing. You are changing. You don't know the cause. only showing you the effects. It's not that. They need to show you the cause of these things, and then show you the effects of these things, and then show you how to put these things off, like I showed you. When it comes to religion, what to do. The own book tells you what to do. To a false prophet. It's just a matter of knowledge, if you have it or not. Because knowledge is everywhere, but you need to have wisdom. What? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know? So, the Israelite falsehood is being debunked. Okay, they can continue lying all they want, but these are just clowns now, because we already explained to you about the Israelites and the whole tribal nation. The whole thing is from the devils, and it's a fantasy that they enroll on you through religion and give you false concepts of life and first things to pursue, like being a tribal monkey that eats other animals. Yeah, that's the diet that God gave them, to eat the lamb. All of them do it. All of them will fight with you about that. They gotta kill the animals to eat them, because children of fallen angels. That's what I'm telling you guys. That it's hard to be a truther. You understand that? You can't be on YouTube telling the truth and have friends. And a lot of people even that come around, they not gonna like you because you've been truthful. And you might, when you're truthful, you might hurt other people. That's what is, there's no escaping that. And most people don't want to go to that. That's why they don't tell you the truth. They prefer to be their own selves, to themselves, and not being exposed to judgment like that. I'm saying, to be in honor of every person. I'm saying, so you have friends, but you have limits. You cannot express yourself. You cannot be yourself. You cannot create the role that you're supposed to create to the most life. That's what's going on with most, the 3/3 that what, and who, they're not going to express their whole reality. It's a community of consuming, they just consume things, but they don't know where it came from and what's the beginning and to the end of it, and many truthers are about that thing. They don't gonna tell you the beginning and the end of it. They're gonna just stay in the middle. Every year showing you, oh, look at this guy, what he do. You know what I'm saying? He's a vagabond, he's this, he's that. But yeah, it's all good to expose them. But then what? People listen to you telling them this. Then what? What do you want them to do? What do they learn? That they vagabonds. Okay, now what? What are they gonna do? How is this affect them? That's what you have to explain. But you don't explain that. Every year just explaining that this guy is this guy is that, this woman is that. They all change sex. Many channels do that. Yeah. They're not teaching the people they're not changing anything. They're just showing you really what they're doing, what these other people are doing, which means you're working for them for free. In the end of the day, promoting them. And to them, promotion, it doesn't matter if he's in a good or a bad light. Promotion is advertisement is just one way. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad advertisement. Once they advertisement, that's all it matters. Everybody know about this guy. Everybody know about this guy. Because you promoted the guy. Even though you were bashing him, you're still promoting the guy. Yeah. In the good or in the bad light. They don't care because they are fallen. They don't care if you wouldn't promote them in a bad light. They shouldn't care. Unless you are really a truther like us and you're gonna expose the guy all the way through. Then they delete your video. Because we expose the beginning to the middle to the end. We don't just sit there telling you what this guy do. And that this guy is fake and that he cheat on people and he lied to them and this and that. So what? He's doing it, so what? He's not gonna change nothing. Other than promoting that he's still there doing these things. He's a bad guy doing bad things and he's making money. So the young kids, that's what they wanna do. They don't care that they're gonna be talking about us. The more they talk about us, the more money we make. That's what they think. So they don't care about that unless you're a truther and you're gonna talk about them from the beginning to the end. Yeah, like exposing everything about them, what corporation they work for, everything. Not just, oh, this guy do this. No, this is a joke of truthers on YouTube. And I will that they will change and show more, come with some more deeper understanding in their videos, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise you're just gonna have the same audience of nutbags that, just swearing and cursing and go back to their miserable lives. Because they're not learning anything, they're just, having a release time when we do these videos. That's why they will follow a lot of them, and they get popular. Because it's like a release time, like you got this time that, the system beat you so much and then you watch this guy and it makes you feel good that somebody is beating this guy in public. That's that. It's to do with adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? It's not spiritual, it's not doing anything. Yeah. And of course, many of them, YouTube will delete them, because YouTube don't want them really to beat up their stars. Yeah. In the bad light. But most of them, they will not care, because it's still advertisement. And that's what's going to be. That's I'm explaining to you why certain people get more views than we do, because we go deep in the truth. I'll tell you, we're not here to, to give you half-truths and what somebody's doing. That's their business. All our business is how it affects us and how we're going to change that. That's all. We don't care about what they do, because it's their life and they do what they want. That's the role that you need to know. Otherwise you live in a fantasy world thinking that, you just, because somebody spoke something about this person and exposed them, that it means anything, or it changes anything. Hell no. Doesn't change anything, people. As long as these truthers are not coming, being openly and truthfully, they're not going to change nothing. That's all you need to know, man. Yeah, and all these crowds they have, is no different than the Christian crowds of foolishness, because these people ain't changing nothing, they ain't doing nothing, they're not even uploading videos for years and years and years of It's not what you see happening. Dudes are making small videos, and these videos are too small for the consciousness. And YouTube, that's why YouTube is not really worried about small videos, because it's a joke for the most part, and they're not solid. You know what I'm saying? So the devil is not worried about 1 minute video truths. That is always half truth anyway. So, you know. It's always half truths they gave them. And these many truths on YouTube, that's all they're selling. Half truths, people. And every year you cannot go on doing this. You need to come up with, results. People are listening but are not reproducing. That's a joke. Yeah, that means they're not waking up. They dozed up with something else. They dozed up with entertainment. So they want videos that makes them feel good. Just like the church, the religious boys want to go to church because it makes them feel good. Understand that? It's the same effect, same thing, same syndromes, same symptoms of Nefilim. Okay? It's not matter if they need to, they're doing the same thing. They need to release their adrenaline, feel good when somebody's getting bashed and cracked. That's that. That's truth for them. They got this 5-minute release and then they feel good. But that's not truth and they're not doing nothing. It's an illusion. They're playing on you. Yeah, it's not truth. They're not teaching you no truth there at all. And all this realite astrology, I already explained to you. Don't go to know that channel or nothing. They can't teach you nothing. Their God is fake. We expose everything that how is a man of war, created war, mongering nations that rule the world and stuff. You always know what you think or nothing. It's not Mosai or whatever they call it. Yeah, get it right. And stop following these religions that they just put you asleep. Yeah, don't tell you who you are or nothing. And without knowing who you are, you can't go nowhere. Okay, you need to drop it. I don't care what religion or what you believe, your belief system. Yeah, I don't need to know your belief system. I need to know who you are and what you do and where you came from. That's all. I don't need the whole your belief system of what God and this and that was born in Bethlehem. Oh my son. I don't need none of that. Yeah, you disillusion people, man. And they all hate this message because people get emotional. Yeah. It's a role of believers out there. And they believe in their own reality, of course, and they have the right to do that. But when you tell them the reality, there's conflicts with their reality. Because it's inadmissible that people continue doing the same things every year. Same news on TV, taking more showing you same South African Mandela effect going on. It's always same symptoms, So you gotta let these guys go with their religion. They don't know who they are with all that. This is why every year, they tell them who they are, what they can do, what they cannot do, People have lost trouble. Don't come and tell me,